It's the Daily Comedy News with your host, Mark Pires. Join us for breaking headlines and all kinds of comedy shenanigans. Brought to you by The Beat Seat.
Welcome, my friends. Sunday night. Day 1945 in a row, and we're here. Seinfeld's in the news. Did you hear about it, guys? This show is sponsored by The Beat Seat, the only drum in the world for guitar players, if you want to check that out. Seinfeld, what did he say? What did he say about cancel culture and comedy? Basically the same thing that we've known has been going on for many years. Proof. And I think he's starting to realize that it's no good. So we're going to read that story for you real quick. Let me see if I can pop it up on the screen. I will tell you, we have some pretty exciting stuff. The mandolin is coming along. I'm going to show you. I worked on it a little between last night's show and today. And I have to say, I'm doing a few other things right now, so I don't know what is going to be the end product, but I'll show you in a second. Anyway, let's read this quick story and then I'll get into the mandolin, okay? We have Matt Zabrowski here, woohoo guy. Jerry Seinfeld eviscerates the extreme left for making comedy PC. Let's see what Seinfeld said. Storied comic Jerry Seinfeld is calling it like he sees it. Political correctness has been a deterrent, a detriment to comedy, says Seinfeld. What's the deal? Seinfeld's star unleashed on the extreme left, suggesting that people still crave comic relief, and they just can't find it on television. Nothing really affects comedy. People always need it. They want it so badly, and they just don't get it. Well, that was him saying it. You know? He was on New Yorker's Radio Hour when he said all this. It used to be that you'd go home at the end of the day and say what the Cheers is on. I can't do it anyway. MASH is on. All in the Family's on. Eat it. Get me a beer there. Eat it.
Archie, I'll get you beer. Archie, what do you want? Pilsner?
She got a Pilsner? Give me whatever. Shut up. Just get the hell out of here. Eat it.
Oh, Archie.
You just expected there would be funny stuff. And you just can't find that on TV these days. Well, guess what? Where is it? The result of the extreme left and PC crap, people worrying so much about offending other people. This is Seinfeld's exact words. And you know what? He's not wrong. Comedy was always and is always about poking fun at the things that are going on in the world, the crazy stuff that's going on most times. And that used to be something that you could, for a moment, laugh at, be like, yeah, we can't change it, but we know that because we all think the same thing behind closed doors. And when comedians can't say the things that we all think behind closed doors anymore, we're running into some real issues because everybody wants to hear that stuff. They want to get that laugh because they're thinking it and they're just waiting for somebody to make a joke about it. So they can just forget about it, move on, or maybe just try to figure out more. But the people that are controlling things don't like the idea of you dwelling on what they're doing to you. So the intense distractions continue. So Seinfeld, he's pointing out what's going on, what's wrong with the world. This guy over here, Bushwood. Zabrowski, I'm sorry, Mr. Woohoo. Guys, sometimes I'm just not getting here for the woohoo. I'm here for the show. Ted, what's his name? Ted Knight. Bushwood. You're not Bushwood material, sir. Guys, Ted Danson. Love the guy. Rest in peace. What? Oh, he's still, he's still alive. I didn't know. Sorry, Joanne, I didn't realize that. Thanks for filling me in. Gosh, freaking mighty with the wheeze. Joanne. Dropping one from the upper deck, huh? Guys, cheers. What a great show. Woody, he's still around. Look at Fraser Crane, right? Remember he became Fraser? Real doctor, I think. I don't know. This guy, he died. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, my friend. He's a good guy, you know. And I think, pretty sure, Norm, right? Pretty sure. Liver, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Liberian Princess is with us. That's our friend and fam over here on TikTok. Guys, Seinfeld eviscerated him. What's the deal with the comedy pizza? I can't do, you know. I was a Kramer guy. I could do Kramer. I could do a physical Kramer. I could walk into a room like Kramer. Problem is over here, I don't have that door to walk through. It's just a big open space. Anyway, Jerry Seinfeld in the news. Will he be canceled? That's the question I ask of you. It seems if you question anything or if you criticize, then you get canceled. You are also part of the cancel culture movement. So Jerry, good luck. But you're big enough that you probably won't be able to cancel him like a Dave Chappelle. Jerry Seinfeld is like a Dave Chappelle for sure. Guys, it's telling me to do this, so I'm going to look at this. Swipe to close. I don't know what you're telling me to do over here. Liberian, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the roses. You are amazing. If you could head over to the YouTube channel and hang out, although I appreciate that because I honestly, on YouTube, we can't do anything. There's no super chats anymore. I'm demonetized. But Patreon, patreon.com/MarkPires if anybody wants to support this brother. I've been here 1,945 days in a row. Dua Lipa is not, I don't know what she's doing. She's banging it out with some guy named Callum. That's a hard name. I've known a few Callums. There's a cool guy, Callum Lickford is a buddy of ours from TikTok. And I have a hard time saying the name Callum. Calum. Is it Calum or Callum? Callum. I think he's an Irish name. Callum. Justin Bieber breaks down in tears. Wife Hailey Bieber says he's a pretty crier. What in the freaking heck does that mean? You laugh at him when he's crying? He's at his most vulnerable and you're like, you know, you look really pretty right now. Really pretty? I'm having a moment here. You're supposed to be the shoulder I cry on. You tell me I look more feminine and pretty? That's really nice of you. Where's OBJ? You know, if you guys know about that, he's doing it. That's a crazy video. I still can't get over that. Justin Bieber on his knees. You know, OBJ pulling up the zipper. You know, I don't know what that was about. I know what that was about. You know what that was about. The American people know what that was about. I made a pick today, guys. This one here is going to be a set of 10. I'm going to sell these. I'm going to start selling picks as well. That's what all the other stuff we're doing. But anyway, I'll show you that in a second. Bieber cried. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's in the news. Sometimes, you know, the news story, it's like about Bieber crying and that he's pretty when he cries. Guys, you got to give it to him. You got to give it to a guy who's pretty when he's crying. Oh, Joanne, do me a favor and put me back on the screen. Thanks, Joanne. You know, Joanne, she's back there making all that noise. Oh. Welcome to the show, Joanne. My friend Ron Tyler's in the house. I got Leisure number 7 here. Trish Killian, Renee Woods. Oh, Wharton Thistle's here. Leisure. Guys, did you guys see that Touch the Stars? It was released like 3 weeks ago. I don't know how many people have seen it, but that song is ridiculous. Flying Highs out there, that's ridiculous. Angels in the Sky, ridiculous. I put out the Manic Depression that was like, what in the freaking hell, you know? We're going to do that Manic Depression again with the new amp that I built. And if you're looking at it on TikTok, you see this? This is a mandolin that I started building 2 nights ago. So I'm going to show you it right now. I want you guys to see where we're at. So I spent a little time on it. So you can see, look at that original one. That's just me eyeing it. That was me eyeing it. TikTok. This is where we are. So, just to go over it, and I wish I should put some more water on this so you guys can see how ridiculous this thing is actually when you run it. But I got everything rounded out and smooth, you know, and, you know, super smooth. And this has got that crazy, like, tiger leopard vibe to it. This is walnut. I cut this walnut myself. That's the best part about this. This mandolin is, I'm just realizing this. I mean, it's something I've known the whole time. I just haven't thought about really. But not only am I building this mandolin right here out of wood, but I'm building it out of wood that I actually cut myself last year. I went with this, I bought this thing called an Alaskan chainsaw mill. And so I'm out there cutting wood now. I'm like, and cutting planks, like 1.25-inch planks. I'm gonna start doing them like 1.5 to 2 because I want to do some big, thick shelf stuff. We're gonna do crazy stuff on the Mark Has Wood channel. But I started cutting this wood last year. And so this right here, this walnut top, and this maple, this is actually cherry burl wood. This was a burl, big freaking ball of burl that I threw into my shed for 6 months. And then I let it dry in the garage for like 3 months. And I was like, screw it, I'm just chopping this sucker up. And I chopped it into as many small pieces as possible. And this is one of them here I just have as like my little, like, if I need to just have like a mouse thing. Look at this, this is ridiculous. This is what it looks like when you actually finish this stuff. This is the back, how cool is that? And this was a tree, and you can see all of this stuff, this is all live edge because this thing went up to a ball into the tree, and it was like this. It's actually like this. The tree was, the ball was like this. And it's about this big, 23 inches, because I have a couple extra pieces over here that I cut, that we're using downstairs. That's what we cut 2 of these pieces to make this back for the mandolin. Now, I make things different. I made one guitar. It's over there. I can show it to you later. But I made one guitar from scratch with some just crazy concept of cutting out 3. Okay, the best way I can explain it is I took cedar, which was the lightest wood I could think of. And I was like, if I could take cedar, which is light, and it's a nice wood, and I could like put 2 together. So 2 by 8 is the biggest you can get of cedar. So I was like, okay, I'll put 2 8s together, so I get 16. So now I got 2 inches by 16, and I shaped, I think it was this guitar. I put my jazz guitar as the model. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you because it's better to see instead of telling you about it. I'm telling you about it, but you could just see the freaking thing. It's not the best guitar. I mean, this is the first instrument I really made. And I've been shooting this thing for so long, so let me just take it off. Hold on a second. I've been shooting all these different coats of lacquer on it because I was like, I want to get it to look like a factory guitar, and you need to put like 80 coats, and I didn't. I put like 5 coats on it. But when you do that, you want to cover up the fretboard so you don't have any damage or overflow. Script or frets, you know. Let me just take this off. It'll just look better before I show it to you. Oh, guys, I've got this song. Oh, my goodness, El Freaking Gato. I got this song in my head that I started writing last week. Let me play it for you. No, that's not it. That I'm working on after this song, but... No, I guess I erased it. But this one I'm working on next. I'll put it on while I pull this. I'm dropping this. This is such a fire song. This has to go on the next album. I got so many songs, man. We've got 4 awesome albums I can put out right now of songs that are this good. Feed your soul. Yeah. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Gosh, that's a song. Let the good times roll. Feed your soul. You gotta feed your soul. Let the good times roll. All right, so this right here is officially the first guitar I ever made. So, this is an acoustic guitar I made, and I made it shaped like my jazz guitar, so they would kind of match each other in a weird way, you know? And they sort of do, except that the acoustic guitar is not finished the same, it's different color, and I did it when I didn't understand sunbursting as well as I do now. So, This is the guitar though, and I took the strings off in order to spray more coats on it. And I actually, with my laser engraver, threw my signature on there, and then put like beat seat, because I invented the only drum in the world for guitar players, which I also build. If you guys don't know, you can pick up a beat seat at beatseat.rocks, and I'll build it for you. But this is a guitar I built. Pretty cool, right? But how did I build this? Is this like a standard build? No. What I did is I took cedar, as I was trying to tell you, and I put 2 pieces together this way, which is now 4 inches wide. And then I put 2 this way, which is then 16 inches wide. So I had 4 by 16. Then I cut this shape out, and then I cut that shape out again, like really thin. I'll do it like this so you guys can see what the actual dust that's sitting on this freaking thing. I cut that guitar shape again on the inside of the cedar with the jigsaw. I actually had a bandsaw at the time, which was awesome. And I took this thing really close as I could, almost like I was imagining how the outside of a guitar is. And it is still thick though, but I came in all the way like this, and this is the other side of it. So literally this is the cedar right here. And you're looking at cedar. This is the 2x4 cedar by 16 that I made, but I cut this little shape out of it, put actually soundwood on it, soundwood at the back, and sounds okay. I mean, it's a little dull, but it's because, you know what? I honestly have to say, it's been now, how many years? I don't know what year I built this. I wish I'd written down something about when I built this, but this is the first instrument I ever built. Pretty cool, right? And it was unorthodox. Everything I do is unorthodox. I don't like things to be standard. Because actually, I just don't want to go and read the directions. I just want to do it myself and say, we'll figure it out. Oh, come on, man. All right, just want to make sure we have volume here. Come on, seriously. Stop. Tell me we have volume. Okay, we have volume. So then I built this, the Les Paul. And this one I put the Beat Seat logo on as well. Signature is like my own personal brand. I was thinking to myself about making Beat Seat and guitar combos. So you'd be able to buy a guitar and a Beat Seat together. And this actually, the action on this is pretty freaking solid. I wonder what it sounds like. I haven't plugged this one in a while. I gotta put some strings in all of these, because this I built, and it's kind of like, I wanted it to be purple, like blue into purple into like whatever. I don't even know, it's like a cherry cola vibe. So actually in here, underneath, right underneath the pick guard, it's a little blue. It's hard to see right now in this light, but it's a little blue in the middle, and then it goes out to purple and like red. You can see it down here. See, it's like blue there. So it was kind of this sunburst effect that turned into mostly this like reddish vibe, which is like cherry cola. And then the back is just straight up red. And it was the first Les Paul or any other type of guitar I made beyond. And this one I didn't cut this. It's like, this is like a kit, you know, so it's not that special. I'm just like whatever about that, you know? And then I did the same thing with this. I built this to be like to match the UFO Beat Seat. I built this Men in Black Beat Seat. I was like, how cool would it be if it matched that? And it does. This is like blue into black, which is fire. This is a cool axe right here. I gotta just put I gotta put one of those, like, I gotta hold it higher. For me, I gotta hold my guitar higher. And this one makes you want to play lower, and some people love, motherfucker. Some people like to play low. I don't. I like to play high. Stupid freaking microphone, you know? So this right here is a Paul Reed Smith. And same thing, this was a kit guitar I just bought, and I put it together, and then I put my signature in there and everything. Back is the same thing. I like that just standard red with the blue neck. How cool is that? Red and blue. And then this is like just blue to black. So I thought this is a pretty badass guitar. And again, I only did 3 coats, and that freaking came out pretty fire for 3 coats, you know? And these pickups are so nice. I got to use them. You know, I mean, this is a pretty nice guitar. I think if I get that like a little bit, this is just so dirty right here. Unbelievable. I didn't even put the pins in order to put this thing around my neck. It's pretty though. There we go. It's about as good as I can get it, you know? All right. So let me put this down. It would be pretty cool to do something like this, but like again, these are stupid projects. I don't even know why I'm doing all of them. But this is my first real guitar I bought. This is a Gibson like jumbo vibe guitar. This is not jumbo though. It's called an EC20, I think. Yeah, and I think. I actually think I have a 9-volt. We could plug this puppy in at some point. Also have a stand-up bass over there. I did not build the stand-up bass. I don't even play it. You know, but so let me just continue on with our project that we're working on, which is Mando. This is Mr. Mando made out of all walnut, but this is ridiculous walnut because this is white. There's white in this walnut. How sick is that? So I did a little test earlier. That's why I'm glad I didn't rush through on this one. I did on a few earlier pieces, but now I'm just like focused on this and doing the right thing. I have a pickup over here. I was thinking about freaking drilling into the side of it and putting this pickup in the side. I'm like, you know what? Let me just see how it sounds first. I could always get a pickup and drop it in here. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to happen day one. Let's just get this thing up and running. So what do we need in order to make this thing an actual full Mando? So we have a neck here that this was off my other mandolin that I haven't been able to play in a few years because it broke. And this is from an Ovation mandolin. And I have the box and everything, but it's crap. You know, it died on me. So this is kind of what I thought about. When I had this neck, I was like, geez, I have the neck. Let's just build a new Mando around it. So we built the Mando box. See, that looks pretty sick just like that, right? However, because I'm a freaking maniac, I was watching as I'm taking this and kind of pulling off the old epoxy here, and there's like this is starting to come off, and I'm saying to myself, wait a second, this is just glued on. This isn't one piece. I knew it wasn't, but now it's like not fully on anymore. It's kind of like, you know, I could pull it about a quarter way. You could I could see you through there. I don't know if you could see me, but I could see that thing pulling. So I'm thinking I take a little, like really clean straight edge and just slide it underneath, pop this entire fretboard off, put it on the side, and then make a new neck out of wood that I cut myself. You know? So that's kind of what I'm thinking, is like adding that on, but maybe not doing another neck and seeing how that works, you know? That being said, to make a neck like this, you need to have about 2.5 inches, maybe 3 inches of like a slab, almost a 3-inch slab, in order to do this and cut the angle like this from one piece of wood. That's why you'll never find, most times, one piece of wood for a neck. It's usually 2 pieces. And this one is very similar to most. It's on 2 pieces. I found this just when I was looking. I'm like, wait a second, I never realized this. This entire neck comes and it slices at the very end, but that means this was probably about a 2-inch piece when they started. They just didn't have enough to make a full. So they just went and they cut this first part. So you see it cuts up at a really interesting angle like this. It's like, I can't do that with a table, so I don't even have that. So what I did instead was I cut a new angle. Oh, I'm giving away something. I built a neck. I was like, we're doing it, you know? So that's downstairs. I filmed it. Or I think I didn't film that part, unfortunately. But it's probably not going to work out. We're just going to probably use this one. It's drying. I just don't know how well it's going to work out. I'll show it to you. Last thing, we're gonna need, in order for this thing to work, we need to put the strings over something. I think it's called a bridge, I'm pretty sure. So I've been seeing them online. I can't get one. I was looking, I can't go to a Guitar Center. It's like 3 to 5 days. I can get one. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna build one. So we already have, I cut this out of the extra wood we had for this beautiful burl wood here. And I got this cool block that I made. And what I'm gonna do is study what a actual bridge looks like. And then we're gonna make our own. And then it's gonna look like that on the top. Burl wood to match the back burl wood. I have a custom bridge here made out of burl wood that I cut myself from a tree in my backyard, and then freaking made planks out of it. This was not the size of the plank originally. Sell that crap on Big Wood channel. Sing a song, make me laugh, positivity vibe. You went from crazy rants to best home network channel. Sheesh, you're talking guitar, dude. Yeah, I'm talking to guitars because I built them all. I'm pretty proud of that. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I could finish this up and at least have a new project. And yeah, we did start a new channel called Mark Has Wood. If people besides Sig want to go and subscribe to that channel, that's where all this stuff is dropped. And you know, we'll see where that goes. Anyway, let me play you guys something real quick, and I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. It's actually, it's almost 11 on a Sunday night. We're gonna see, it's gonna be an earlier show. Let me play you a piece of music, newer piece, if I could find it. Where is it? There we go. Sometimes you have to look a little longer to find what you're looking for. This is some cool wood. All right, so let me know what you think of this song. I think it's a real beauty. Joanne. Gosh almighty.
The angels singing. You can hear the angels singing in the sky. Open your eyes, open your mind's eye. Well, we still got time. Way on high, flying by, they're singing in a different octave. We can't even hear it with our human ears, no. The angels singing in the sky. Open your mind's eye, you can see it all so clearly. I can see you clearly, like the angels singing in the sky. Open your eyes, open your mind's eye. You can hear the angels singing in the sky. You see a whole different octave. You can't even hear it, no. Oh. Angels singing in the sky. Open your eyes, open your mind's eye. Open your mind's eye. The angels singing in the sky. Angels singing in the sky. Open your mind's eye. Open your mind. You can hear the angels singing in the sky. You can hear them. You can hear the angels singing.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. I'll tell you guys, that song right there gets me every freaking time. Angels in the Sky. I just wrote it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So what? It's not like it's been out there for so long that it gets me every time. I just wrote it, but it gets me every time. Oh, goodness. I was able to get that on mute for you, so you didn't have to deal with that. Anyway, I'm going to play you one more, because I'm getting tired. And when you get tired, you got to get some sleep. Because it's still April, I'm playing April Fools.
See a pattern in the sky. You start to articulate why you are breathing in this moment. Oh, and it all seems to fade away, just like the clock ticks on when the day rolls down. Get your head down to sleep. Don't be an April Fool. No, you don't want to be an April Fool. No, no. Wake up and struggle. No, no, no. Don't be an April Fool. You find a piece of you, I found a piece of me. Where you put your energy. If you want to be a part of what makes this world a better place, you don't be no. You got to rise above. Yes, rise above. Don't be an April Fool. You were picked from the light. Ignite the world as we know it, and you've been sitting on the sidelines, taking bruises from the enemy. Don't be an April Fool, yeah. Don't be an April Fool. Don't be an April Fool, yeah. Don't be an April Fool. I don't mean an April Fool. You grab a piece of you, you give a piece. You got to do what you can do to make the world the way you want to groove, yeah. You don't be an April Fool. Plus you on the highway on a beautiful day. I'm smiling in your direction. Can you see the same? You find your mind is swirling out of mouth. You're going insane from time to time. We're the same. Don't be an April Fool. Don't be an April Fool. Don't be an April Fool. 'Cause there's a place in my heart for you. Do you have a place in your heart for me too? 'Cause we're going through this together. Yes, don't be an an April Fool. No, I got your back. I'll go into the fire to defend your honor. And if you say you're not an April Fool. Put the past behind you. You can't look back. You got to look into the moment. Forget the future. Doesn't exist. No, we're right here, right now, in the moment. Yes, don't be an April Fool. Don't be an April Fool. Don't let them take you. Don't be an April Fool. You just stay on the outside. An April Fool. Don't be an April Fool. In a past life, you may have seen the world from a different point of view. But in this life, you got one chance to do something to make a difference. Yes, don't be an April Fool. No, don't be an April Fool. Don't be an April Fool. Don't wanna be an April Fool, no, no. Wake up and no, no, no. So don't be an April Fool. When people say that you can't do something, don't be. Put in your gas tank, yeah. Don't be an April Fool. You just stay on the outside, an April Fool, yeah. Don't be an April Fool.
Good song. That is a good song. It should be heard a little bit more. If you haven't, you could listen to that. It's live. It is live on my YouTube channel. Love the new amp, you know. And now we have the talk box too, which we don't really tonight. I don't have everything set up, but we do have a talk box. Unfortunately, I'm getting a lot of feedback. I think it's from the guitar amp. But you know what, guys? I'm just feeling like a goofball. I'm tired. The first jam was pretty cool, especially since I don't know what the hell I'm playing, right? That's always fun. Like, what is that you played? I don't know. I just had a little fun. Jammed it out a little bit, you know? Goodness, guys, tomorrow, hope to see you in the morning for the 9 a.m. show. Remember, the smooth sounds of Jiminy Cricket. That's my stage name in the morning. We do the Jiminy Cricket Hour. That's the cool one. Everybody's doing it. Remember, guys. Anna Treos in the house. Leisure number 7. Ron Tyler, thank you for tuning in, my friend. Virginia and Wharton Thistle. Scoop, anybody else that was out there watching tonight, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope to see you tomorrow when we do it again. Until then, Joanne says goodnight and a wheeze. It's a very, very annoying wheeze, but that's Joanne for you. Anyway, tomorrow, more music? I think so. Roxanne, ooh, maybe I can try that for tomorrow. It's a little high for my voice, but I'll give it a shot, right? See you tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good night. 9 a.m. If you're around, of course. See you then.